Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. We're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind, this is general. This could be past, present, future. I am still a little bit sick. You can probably hear it in my voice, but getting better every day, right? So let's see, guys. What do we need to know today? What is the message today? What is going on in the collective? What do you guys need to know? What's your message? What is going on? What does the collective need to know? Spirit, what is your message? Let's see what's happening. Oh, okay. So this might turn into a crime hour. We'll see. We do have the Seven of Swords at the bottom here. We also have the Five of Swords and Justice. So this is about someone making the wrong choice, or this could be someone that's trying to block your path as well. Okay, somebody could be trying to block your path. Sorry, my nose is so dry. Somebody here could be plotting, scheming, doing something manipulative here when it comes to justice. So this could be a legal situation. Let's see what's going on. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse here? Somebody could be trying to figure out how to block your path legally. Okay. The Seven of Cups and the Emperor. And the Six of Cups. So this could have something to do with a choice that someone made in the past. Maybe someone made a bad choice in the past. Okay, someone here is confused. Someone here is trying to figure out their options. Somebody doesn't know what to do right now. An Emperor. Why is the Five of Swords here? Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse. So someone here is being exposed. Somebody doesn't want to be exposed though, because of someone leaving a community, or someone is losing stability. Somebody is losing a property. Someone has to move out. Someone is moving out. Something's being exposed. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, so something about a Queen of Wands here is being exposed. Why is Justice here? The Magician, the Hierophant, and the Moon. Okay, yeah, so this definitely could have something to do with someone that has a title, or someone that has some sort of a position of authority. I mean, with the Moon and Magician, that kind of looks like someone doing magic over a court situation, or what is this? Why is so much coming out the last couple days with magic, okay, or magicians or something like that? Let's see what this is. So tell me more about the Two of Wands reverse. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this has to do with a plan, or somebody working on something, putting a lot of time and effort into mastering something here when it comes to someone being rejected. What's the Knight of Cups reverse? Please. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Okay. Not enough. Someone feeling insecure. Someone feeling frustrated in a relationship, feeling insecure and jealous. So this has to do with some sort of a plan that someone was working on to say that someone here feels jealous or is feeling insecure because they're rejected by someone that they like. Okay, what's the Two of Wands reverse? Imprisonment. But who's blocked? Who's blocked? Is it the person that's plotting and planning, or is it the Ten of Swords? Why do I feel like this is how someone was trying to get you stuck here with a betrayal, okay? Someone here trying to get you trapped and imprisoned. Trying to say that there was some sort of a betrayal here because of jealousy. Okay. That was the plan anyways, 3 of Wands. That was the plan, okay? So the plan was for there to be some sort of a betrayal here due to rejection or unrequited love. The Ace of Cups. Planning for a relationship, planning for love. Is this really what I think it is? The Strength. This is giving me some next level delusion. So it's kind of giving me that what I'm getting is that someone is accusing you of this, okay? That someone is accusing you, and the plan is to have you in prison. The plan is to have you trapped. So somebody is trying to accuse you of something, hoping that this gets you trapped or imprisoned. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And it's something, because it's a plan. The 3 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, that's like someone working on something, a plan. But it's almost giving me that this is what they're accusing you of. So it's like, they're saying, or somebody wants to be with someone, somebody wants to be in a relationship with someone, they're mad that they were rejected, or someone doesn't love them, so they're planning a betrayal. Like, planning what, on harming someone because they want someone to love them? Is that what this is here? The 10 of Wands. Putting a lot of force and energy into something. The 6 of Pentacles in order to receive. Receive what? Is this wait a minute, is this an accusation or is this someone else that's acting this way? The Star. Temperance. And Strength. Okay, so we have Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius energy here. This could have something to do with like a wish fulfillment. Somebody wanting their wish to come true. Okay, side eye, but okay. Somebody planning something with a Hierophant energy. The Tower. What is this Hierophant? A coffin. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know who's being accused here. Concerned about a coffin. Yeah. So marriage. I don't know who's being accused of what. I don't know if this is you being accused of this or if someone else is being accused of this. But what I'm getting here is that the narrative is, or the story is, that someone's plan with the legal system or with justice or with this Hierophant, this organization, the courts, I don't know what institution this is, but the plan is someone wants to get you or someone in the collective locked up. Okay, they want to put you in prison is what I'm getting here. And the plan is to say that you are so desperate in love. You want someone to love you. You want someone to be with you. So you plan what? A death? So you plan a unaliving so that someone will be with you and love you? What? It's like, who are they trying to get trapped? Who are they trying to get trapped here? Eight of Swords in reverse. It's about getting themselves untrapped, okay? So they're trying to do a switcheroo. Someone here doesn't want to go to prison, so they're trying to put you in prison. Is that what this is? The Four of Pentacles. This is about wanting to hold on to someone that's walked away. This is about somebody that wants to hold on to someone that's walking away from them. So maybe it's not an accusation. Maybe it's something that someone actually did. I don't know. I can't really tell right now. So somebody went to the law, somebody went to justice and said, I'm concerned because there's someone here that wants to be with someone. They want to hold on to someone that's walking away from them, somebody that doesn't want to be with them. I feel like it's an accusation, honestly. Trying to say that you're trying to hold on to someone that doesn't want to be with you, and that you then planned a betrayal. So what? That they would stay with you? I mean, this is stupid, but okay. That's what I'm getting here. No, the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is here as well with somebody moving out and this Queen of Wands being exposed. So, or maybe it's not an accusation. Maybe someone is being exposed. Okay, we're just gonna have to see where this goes. So basically, no matter which way you flip it around, there's someone here that wants to allegedly hold on to someone that's walking away. They don't want someone to leave them. They want to have a new beginning in love. They're insecure about the fact that they got rejected. So they planned a betrayal. Okay, that's like the gist of it. Page of Cups. The Ten of Swords in reverse, and now someone is trying to make themselves look innocent. Now someone is trying to make it look like this wasn't their intention. They weren't trying to stab someone in the back. They weren't trying to betray someone. Or is it someone that's now trying to go back on what they did? So first this was their intention, now it's not anymore? Or what's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Where's my cards? Coffin in reverse. This person didn't want something to end. They didn't want something to be over. They don't want a new beginning. Or they don't want someone to pass away or love. This has to do with somebody reaching out to someone, apologizing to someone, giving someone a love offer, saying that they don't want something to end. Okay. What else? A mature woman. Or is this what was told to this Queen of Wands? I can't really tell right now. Is that what was told to this person? That Ten of Cups, something about family, something about being a family, or this is about a family situation. The Chariot, the World, and somebody wanting to close out a cycle or start a new chapter or move forward and start over new. Move forward and start over new. So someone reached out. We have a Queen of Wands here. Somebody reached out, possibly to a Queen of Wands, and told this Queen of Wands that they love them and they don't want something to be over. But this Queen of Wands wanted to hold on to someone that was leaving them, or that's what was told to the Queen of Wands, is that somebody's holding on to someone and they don't want to let them go. And that someone is what? Planning a death? So, okay, so what I'm kind of getting here, like I said, I can't really place if it's like an accusation or if it's someone else. What it is giving me though, concerned about a coffin. It's like somebody reaching out to the Queen of Wands and saying, oh my God, Queen of Wands, I want to be with you. I love you. I don't want something to be over, but I have to tell you that I'm concerned because I feel like someone's going to try to do something to you. Like, but this is the accusation. It's like someone possibly trying to get you in trouble for this, right? Somebody is trying to accuse you of wanting to do something to someone else by telling the Queen of Wands, like, oh, I just want to let you know that someone is going to try and do something to you. I'm concerned. Someone is planning a death because they want to be with me, but I want to be with you. So I just wanted to let you know. But the whole thing is like an accusation. Like, you're not planning on doing anything to someone. You're not planning on hurting this Queen of Wands or doing anything to the Queen of Wands. But it's like someone is trying to put you in prison. Somebody is trying to get you imprisoned. Someone is trying to get you fucked up. So it's like they're not, you get what I'm saying? It's like someone isn't going straight to the cops and being like, oh my God, I have information that this is going to happen and blah, blah, blah. They're going to someone else. They're going to the Queen of Wands and saying, Queen of Wands, someone wants to do something to you. I have information on this. I want to be with you, but I can't because someone is going to try and do something to you. It's like something like that is what it's giving me. Okay. Right. So why is the Emperor here? Despair. An Emperor is confused about someone's despair, about a journey. Someone being in despair about moving forward or going on a journey, or a wealthy man in reverse. This has to do with someone being in despair about traveling, and someone being greedy, or someone not having money, or someone having financial issues. What is that? It has to do with some sort of communication, okay? About money. This has to do with some sort of communication about a lot of money. Somebody communicating something about a lot of money. 9 of Pentacles, okay? What's this? A soulmate connection. Somebody reaching out to someone, saying that they're soulmates, talking about wanting to give someone a lot of money. Twin flames. Okay. Self-indulgence, focus on self, shadow work, self-appreciation. What, telling this Queen of Wands that they're going to give them money? Okay. All right, let's see. What's the 5 of Swords? The King of Cups. So this is this thing again. This is brainwashing thing again, isn't it? Right. So this King of Cups here is being super manipulative, deceptive, conniving, backstabbing, and selfish here. Texting this Queen of Wands, oh, I want to be with you, but there's someone that's out to get you. Okay, right. This whole brainwashing thing. The King of Swords, High Priestess. And this has to do with a King of Swords and a High Priestess. Okay, why are these two people here? Gift in reverse. That is so interesting because very similar cards came out in my Sagittarius reading that I just did for Patreon. The King of Cups and the King of Swords fighting about not giving someone a gift. Official person. So this has to do with an official person, okay? So King of Cups basically manipulates and brainwashes this Queen of Wands into going to the police. Yeah, this is kind of picking up on a lot of readings from the past couple weeks here. It's like this King of Cups doesn't want to do their dirty work, but they're out to get you. They want to get rid of you in some way, right? So instead of actually coming and trying to get rid of you, they're like, oh, I'm just going to try and get collective locked up by telling Queen of Wands that someone is out to what? Unalive them? Oh yeah, let's get collective locked up here for what? For something a King of Cups told them? Okay, sure. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? But now something is being exposed here about this pathway. The path that they chose to go to the high honor. They chose to go to the police or to the authorities or something like that. This Queen of Wands did, and I swear it was under instruction of the King of Cups. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the King of Cups, who's trying to get you in prison, who's trying to accuse you of something that you didn't do, is instrumentalizing this Queen of Wands to lie to the police, right? The Eight of Cups, and talking about walking away. So King of Cups is telling this Queen of Wands, oh, I walked away from someone. I left someone. And the person that I walked away from is now out to get you. Right, okay. Yeah, and now this is about to backfire on this person because this Eight of Wands reverse is coming out on top of the Seven of Swords reverse, which means whatever is being exposed here is about to go straight back to them, okay? Backfire. Backfire with this exposure here. Yeah, justice at the bottom. So you're about to get justice for the lies, for the manipulation, for the deception, for this pathway to the officials with this bullshit here, okay? This whole crazy narrative of, you know, whatever this King of Cups is drumming up, this idiot over here, trying to get someone innocent locked up because they have some fucking vendetta against you, right? I don't think I even need any more on that. I'm just going to go into the crime cards with that one. So why is justice here? The Four of Pentacles. This has something to do with what somebody has been holding on to, what they held on to. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Something being a failure. Somebody doesn't want to invest. Something is a failure. Something is failing here with the justice system. Courthouse. Okay, so something to do with court. Yeah, definitely. Something is failing. You reap what you sow. Somebody's desperately trying to hold on to some sort of a narrative here when it comes to justice or the court system. This thief, this liar, who is it? The King of Cups? Is the King of Cups the one that's desperately trying to hold on to some failed narrative? Or who is this? What's the Moon? Concern. Someone is very concerned now about what they've been doing in the dark. Okay. What's the Hierophant? The Knight of Pentacles. It has something to do with, like, what is this? Evidence? It's giving me like some sort of evidence that was brought forward. Like, I have evidence of this. Look at my little nugget of evidence here, apparently. Oh, and this is what's exposing them? This is what's about to expose them? You know what this is giving me? Like, look, Six of Wands. If this ties into the crime hours, where it's like somebody setting up like a secret microphone in someone's wall, going through someone's like electrical lines in the wall, coming out of a socket, being clipped to some sort of an electrical line, okay? Some people setting up wires, recording devices around your house or even in your walls or in your, wherever the fuck they did that. Recording you while you're speaking and then trying to use this as evidence in the court of law. Why is it giving me that? It's like you gotta be a special kind of stupid to use recorded evidence of someone talking that you literally got through illegal surveillance. Illegal surveillance. Spying on someone in their own home using recording devices. Why is it giving me something like that? Like you just talking about random things in your house, which I've been getting in the readings, right? And then cherry picking, literally cherry picking things that you say and then like cutting it down so it sounds really bad, right? Taking things way out of context that you didn't actually say that way or you didn't mean that way, but they like cut it just right to make it sound like you said something horrible, okay? And then use this against you as evidence. Why is it giving me something like that? Because that's the truth. Look at what comes out. Clarity, truth, revelation. Did I just have a revelation here? Clarity and truth. So is that how they did it? Is that how this King of Cups did it? So first the King of Cups basically bugs your entire apartment or your entire house with recording devices like in the walls, in the sockets, through your microphone, however they did it with your computer. I don't know. I think it's the walls. I think it's the electrical lines or the pipes or something that's like accessible, or they did it through hacking. And then they're literally recording your conversations and then just cherry picking and cutting it down. And then forwarding this apparently to this Queen of Wands and going, oh my God, Queen of Wands, I have evidence. I have evidence that somebody is trying to do something to you. Here, listen to this 10-second clip that I cut together after placing bugs in someone's fucking house and illegally recording them on a microphone. King of Cups. Wow. And this is what they took to the police? That was the nail in the coffin for them. And not the literal one, not a literal coffin, okay? Yeah, that was it for this self-absorbed narcissist, King of Cups here. This little catfish brainwasher, whoever the fuck that is, okay? Self-absorbed, says narcissist, but I'm pretty sure this person is a step up from just a regular old narcissist. This person has fucking issues, okay? Mental issues, to say the least. Anybody that does that to someone... The Grim Reaper. No way. Trying to make it sound like you're out to kill someone, okay? Because you're talking about... That's you know... This is why... I feel like this is why I've been getting it so heavily in the last couple of readings. Is, first of all, context. Context is key. Context is key in certain situations, okay? Because look, you could be sitting there talking about murder. You're talking about murder, blah, 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 blah. This King of Cups is taking that 10-second snippet of you talking about something. They're taking it way out of context and saying, oh, you're talking about murder because that's what you're doing. What you're actually doing is maybe you're talking about something that you just watched on TV, okay? Or you're talking about something that you heard on the news. That's what they're doing. They're taking like little snippets of your conversation here and there, and then they're making a collage, a mosaic here, into who you allegedly are and what you allegedly are doing and what you wish on to people and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, when you take everything out of context like that, no wonder, okay? Like you can do the worst to people by taking just snippets of their conversations and like twisting it around and saying, oh, look, I have proof and evidence. Proof and evidence of the fact that you're a stalker, King of Cups. You are a fucking stalker, okay? You're a gang stalker, and you're doing illegal surveillance on someone's home, okay? You're invading someone's privacy. You're a creep, you're a perv, and you're probably a lot of other things, among that, right? But so that's what they did here, okay? Crazy. People are fucking crazy. So what else? What else do we need to know? That's the truth. The Sun. That's how they did it. Wow. So let me guess. The cops, the justice system, law enforcement has a bunch of evidence laying in front of them from some sort of conversations, some sort of audio recordings, and they're listening to this and going like, oh my God, did they just, what is collective saying? What does collective mean? Like, I mean, that sounds pretty bad. Totally out of context. Why do I feel like it's that? The Sun. You talking, look at that, Page of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Cups, this is how they did it. This is how they created the illusion. So what did King of Cups say? I mean, because King of Cups can't really tell the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So I bugged this person's house. I put recording microphones in this person's wall sockets, in their electrical lines running through the walls, in certain little spots around their windows. I can't really, I can't tell Queen of Wands that that's how I got this information. So what did King of Cups tell the Queen of Wands how they got all these recordings? That's what I would like to know. How did they dress that one up, huh? To make it look legal. Stupid. The Knight of Wands in reverse. They created an illusion, the Eight of Wands, they created some sort of an illusion that you are angry and that you're out to attack someone, okay? It's all about trying to brainwash this Queen of Wands into fear of you. You're coming to attack them. You're coming to hurt them, okay? You're jealous, angry, something like that. The Two of Pentacles, by switching things around or cutting things up, splitting things up. Why do I feel like this, like splitting it up? Like when I'm recording here, okay, and I go in and I have to, I don't know, edit something out, right? It's like you split it. What do you do with the file? You split it. So this is literally someone that's been editing and splitting your conversations and then just picking out the best 5 to 10 seconds and sending it to the Queen of Wands. How convenient, right? How convenient is that? The Knight of Cups. The Tower. Got him. Got him. The Tower. The Knight of Cups. The Magician and the King of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Cups? Is this what they gave? False person. So that a false person can appear to be a good person, right? So the guilty can make themselves look innocent. This false person can appear to be so nice and so caring, right? King of Cups is the false person here. Yeah, so let's just get into the crime cards, guys. Okay, so I want to start over here with this. What is this? Communicating something about money. In despair about someone taking a trip, traveling. Okay, what is that? It's when they try to put you in jail or prison, right? Oh, look at this. I can't even make it up. I can't even make it up. It's when the catfish tried to put you in jail or prison, okay? So King of Cups catfish here instructs the Queen of Wands to go to the police and hopes that you'll end up in jail or prison, right? Okay. Can't even make it up. Close. Meeting. And something to do with a meeting. Meeting and close. Meeting. Enraged about nudes. Angry about nudes. And clothes. The catfish told his Queen of Wands that you're angry about nudes. And clothes. Okay. G. Okay, so G. Device, I cannot. So whatever G picked up on his listening device, King of Cups, could be the letter G, this person, picked up on their listening device about something, someone being angry about clothes, angry about nudes. It's definitely someone on a listening device or with a listening device, okay? F. Help. And someone is helping them. And someone helped them. Help in law. I can't make crown chakra. I'm telling you. I'm right on the money. I feel like I'm right on the money with this one. Crown chakra. Help. So G on the device, listening device, or someone here using a listening device, a recording device, as a catfish, says, help, Queen of Wands. I need your help. Can you please go to the law? Can you please go to the police for me and help put this person in jail or prison? I need you, Queen of Wands. I can't do it by myself. No, you want to know why they can't do it by themselves? Because they're a fucking catfish. That's why. Really, retired. Trust fund, malicious intent, okay? Said, this is malicious intent. Queen of Wands, there's someone here who has malicious intent against you. I need you to trust me. Trust me. They want bad things for you, Queen of Wands. Go to the police. Trust me. I know I'm a catfish, but please trust me on this one. Retired. Recording device. Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Geolocation. Identity fraud. I can't make it up. Identity fraud. Okay. Right. This is hilarious. Right. Possessed by a demon. Okay. So this is where this whole witchcraft thing comes in, right? So the person, the catfish, King of Cups catfish here, tells the Queen of Wands that you're possessed by a demon and that you're demonic and you're evil. PayPal, okay. Online business. Something about PayPal and an online business. A child. A stolen child. A stolen child. Online business, stolen child. What? A phone call. Stealing a child. Phone call. So something on the phone. Okay, so this person told the Queen of Wands that someone is gonna steal a child or abduct a child. I steal a child. Support hotel. Support hotel. Stealing a child. Okay. Letter. With a letter? That's the sign or message. The sign or message is that this is manipulation. Okay? The sign or message is this has been manipulated. This is all manipulation. Something about the letter I. So that could be the name of a person, letter I. Something on a phone or a phone call. Something about a stolen child. Online business, PayPal. Okay. A confession to a pregnancy confession. A pregnancy confession. Someone here is innocent. Hush money? Innocent when it comes to hush money. A pregnancy confession. T. A hacker. Someone is trying to make, the hacker is trying to make themselves look innocent from the hush money that they got. This has to do with a confession about a pregnancy. T. Okay. That's the motive. That's the motive for someone running away. That's the motive to say someone is running away, or the motive of someone running away. Okay. Okay, so the King of Cups told this Queen of Wands that you're running away because of a stolen child. This has to do with a testimony in the case files. Something in the case files. A testimony, a confession. What? A confession of what? A gift or a present. N. A gift or a present that was given to N. A gift or present that was given to N. A testimony that was made, a confession that was made has to do with a gift or a present that was given to N. Okay. What else about this confession? It has to do with screenshots, D. Screenshots. Online business. Meeting with opiates. An offer. A transfer. Taxes and a relationship. A. So A, okay, so someone here claimed they have some sort of screenshots from a relationship. This has to do with an online business and taxes and a transfer. But someone here was wearing a disguise. So this catfish, pretending to be someone else, claims they have screenshots of a relationship. Okay. Undercover. Someone wearing an undercover disguise or doing something undercover because of an online business. This has to do with buying, debt collection. Buying, organized crime, buying a ring or jewelry. Buying a ring or jewelry. Someone undercover wearing a disguise, or somebody claimed they went undercover and disguised themselves because of buying a ring or jewelry. They claim they have screenshots of a relationship. Is this what the Queen Queen of Wands said to the police? Why am I getting that's what the Queen of Wands said? So she goes to the police and says she's in a relationship with someone, and she has screenshots of her that her partner sent to her, who's currently undercover with you, wearing a disguise. And that this all has to do with this catfish, King of Cups, wanting to buy her a ring. And that the King of Cups told her, this Queen of Wands, that he has evidence of something to do with taxes and an online business and debt. And a transaction. And that's how this King of Cups projected something about social media. So Catfish King of Cups tells Queen of Wands that so if this King of Cups has like a fake social media profile of you as well, and they're trying to make themselves look innocent of this, it's like this King of Cups then catfishing as someone else, going to the Queen of Wands and saying, oh my God, look at this social media profile I found of Collective. This is Collective, blah, blah, blah. This is their online business. This is Collective. I found this out at the beginning. Enraged about nudes. Enraged about nudes. So this catfish told the Queen of Wands that they're angry about some sort of nudes online, or that there's like pictures of you online, and this is how they try to project something onto you, saying something about an online business and taxes. And they told this Queen of Wands they want to buy them a ring, and that they have screenshots of a relationship. Okay. P. STD. And something about an STD. Okay. So Catfish King of Cups tells Queen of Wands that you gave someone an STD. A car crash. Copycat, again, it's like catfish. IE, PIE, IPE, Europe. A truck driver. It has to do with a truck driver in Europe, or a European truck driver. Car crash. Tax evasion, property, offshore account. So that's how this person who's running some sort of a scam online business projected everything onto you by telling this Queen of Wands that they caught you, that they have information about this. That's how they dumped the whole thing on you, basically. So King of Cups is pretending to be someone that you know, okay, as well. And this Queen of Wands. So in order to get you messed up, King of Cups dumps everything that they have done onto you by telling this Queen of Wands that they know all this stuff about you. They know that you did this. They know you did that. They know about this social media profile. Whole time it's the King of Cups behind it all. They're just trying to wash their hands clean of it and dump it all on you. Saying something about tax evasion, taxes. They have all this information. Telling this Queen of Wands they're going to buy her a ring. I don't know, all this stuff. Okay. So that's how this Queen of Wands got all of her information, from a catfish, King of Cups, right? And a recording device in your home, apparently. Right. So tell me about what's getting exposed here. about what this Queen of Wands told the police. Has something to do with a neighbor. Oh, a neighbor, huh? It has to do with something changing hands. Oh. So what's being exposed is that something changed through someone's hands here due to a neighbor, right? So how did this King of Cups get all of these audio recordings of you? Through a neighbor that wired your house for them, okay? Reports. That's the answer. That's the answer to this report that someone made. How does this Queen of Wands have all this information? How does the King of Cups have all of this information that they reported on? How do they have all these audio recordings that they turned into the police in their report? The answer is a neighbor that put recording devices or microphones around someone's apartment or in someone's walls. That's how. That's apparently how, okay? Age. Birth certificate. Something about a birth certificate and a forged signature. A forged signature and a certificate. All of this from a recording. All of this from these audio recordings, okay? So again, the answer to where do these recordings come from? From someone's neighbor. From an audio microphone somewhere. Bacteria, virus, or mold. Or maybe even a computer virus, I don't know. How does this truck driver know all these things about maybe even bacteria, virus, or mold in your home that you're dealing with? Know something about tax evasion, okay? An offshore account, opiates. They're about to get their karma though, that's for sure. The motive for A. The motive with A. The motive A. Karma. The motive A. Karma. Where's A here? R. Prosecutor, district attorney. The motive for someone to go to a prosecutor or district attorney and say that something was malicious intent or that you have malicious intent. Something was stolen. A kidnapping, two-faced and deceptive. A kidnapping, a stolen child, again. Where are they getting this from? A kidnapping and a stolen child? Claiming that you have malicious intent to steal someone's children? You want to steal someone's children? Okay, F. Pictures. Pictures, F. This has to do with trying to get someone roofied here. West Coast. Homeland Security Customs saw L. Pictures, information about a kidnapping, an offer A, because of an offer, A. Manipulation. Doctor manipulation. Something was doctored. I don't feel like it's a doctor. I feel like something here is being doctored. Again, it's like being cut up. It's being spliced up, okay? It's being cut up and manipulated. And I feel like it's the audio of whatever this is. Someone trying to say you're trying to kidnap a child or steal a child or something like that. No, something here again is being doctored up and manipulated. It's being cut up. And about running away. They tried to say you plan on running away and kidnapping a child. What? Trafficking. C. You plan on running away, kidnapping a child. What the fuck? Credit card. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi credit card. So because a trust fund was subpoenaed. Because a credit card was subpoenaed, a trust fund was subpoenaed. They tried to say that you're running away because you're kidnapping a child and because you have malicious intent, and that's why they need to put you in jail? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. And how they managed to splice up some audio recordings to make this shit make sense, okay? So that's what's backfiring. Wi-Fi. Something is backfiring because of Wi-Fi? What do you mean? Kidnapping. Kidnapping. What the hell? Karma. They're about to get karma for trying to say you're planning on kidnapping a child? Jail or prison. This is how they try to put you in jail or prison and try and say that you're planning on kidnapping a child? I mean, honestly, look, if you know these people are out to get you, okay? You never talked about kidnapping a child. You never talked about stealing someone's child. If this is coming out with karma, the only thing that I could think of is maybe you said something along the lines of like, if this person ends up locked up, okay, if these people, these idiots end up locked up, it might just be their karma that you're gonna raise their children for them, okay? That's probably all you said, along the lines of something like that. That's all I can think of in this situation, okay? Really. Because if they're acting like this, if they're doing all of this, trying to get rid of you, they're going this far to ruin your life, maybe the only thing you said is that their karma might look like you raising their kids when they end up in jail. When they end up in jail, you might have to raise their kids for them because they wouldn't fucking stop trying to comfort you, and that would just be their karma, okay? That has nothing to do with kidnapping a child, stealing a child. You're not talking about killing someone to raise their children. You're like, if these idiots don't stop trying to comfort me and they end up in jail, what kind of fucking karma would that be that you end up raising their children for everything that they try to do to you, right? That's about it. And pregnancy. And pregnancy. N and pregnancy. Oh, like, look, okay, look, karma. If something happened to you, right? Maybe someone tried to take away your children. Maybe someone tried to take away your child. Look, maybe all of this shit is about these people trying to put you in jail or prison to take away your child or to make sure you can never have children. Maybe this crazy Queen of Wands, King of Cups combo here are out for you because they want to make sure you never get pregnant. They want to make sure you can never have children. So what kind of fucking karma would that be when after these idiots get done with this whole setup, they're the ones that end up in jail or prison for everything they try to do to you, for how they try to take away your children, for how they try to make sure you never have kids, for how they try to make sure you never get pregnant, and then you end up having to raise their kids. That's karma. That doesn't mean you're out to steal someone's children. Okay? That does not mean you're out here to kidnap someone's children. It's just like the irony. The irony, right? After everything they did to try to put you in jail or prison, they end up in jail or prison. And before their kids become orphans, you have to raise them. The same person they tried to put away and make sure you lose everything. The irony. What does that have to do with kidnapping children? See, that's the thing. They keep taking like 5 seconds of things that you say and then making it sound like something completely different. Okay? Yeah. I. What's I? Okay, I. Could be another thing that they switched around. I. Somebody's name. Something you said. Something you said. They keep taking things that you say and switching it around. Something about the South, okay? Something from the wall. Something they heard you say through the wall. I swear it's the wall. Something they heard you say through the wall, through the microphone recording device in the wall. This is what they use to press charges on you? And said it was a confession, right? They said it was a confession. False statement. That is funny. Okay? Wow. Social media intellectual property. Okay. That is insane. Exposed. Now you're exposed. Now you're exposed. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Now you're exposed. Okay? Because this is just stupid. Exposed. Where are the recording devices? It's in the wall, isn't it? It's in the wall. It's in someone's electrical lines. Coming out of a socket. Do you know whose house you share a wall with? If you live in an apartment complex, yeah, the other side of that wall. Most likely. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Someone's neighbor put a microphone through the electrical socket of the house and recorded you. And then this King of Cups took snippets of things that you were saying and tried to make it look like or sound like you were trying to hurt someone or you were trying to steal their child. Like, I'm only laughing because it's so stupid. Because it's so far from the truth, okay? They needed an alibi, though. That is insane. Bribe manipulation. And whoever neighbor this is here, this person was bribed for this manipulation. Pharmacy. Credit card. This has something to do with buying something from the pharmacy. A credit card. L. A truck driver. This has to do with a truck driver. L. Crown chakra. I feel like I don't even have to finish this reading. I feel like I got the whole message, man. I'm not even kidding. Okay. Yeah. Pictures. Pictures. To cover up the pictures with a testimony. So they're pretending that they have a testimony. They're pretending they have some sort of a confession from you where you're talking about certain things. But you're not. That's not a confession. This is giving me, again, like, child. Again, it's giving me, like, I've done this in another reading too. It's like you doing tarot, okay? You're talking to yourself, doing tarot videos. They're listening, or not even videos, you're just doing tarot for yourself. They're listening through the wall of you doing tarot, and then they're what? Pretending it's a confession? Pretending you're saying these things about yourself when in reality you're like figuring things out, or you're just talking about random things. You're talking about this person, that person. You're talking about random things going on in your life, friends, family, whatever. They're taking little snippets of everything you're saying, pretending it's about this and that. I mean, that's insane. This is like the hacked messages, but just with your actual voice, isn't it? Like, now we're not doing the hacked messages anymore where someone is reading through your entire chat history and taking screenshots here and there and then like sending it to you. This is actual conversation. Is that really what this is? That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. And there's definitely someone's neighbor that helped these people do this too. Okay. So why is justice here? Why is justice here now? Pictures. Why is pictures here? Picture A, trace back. So what is a failure with the justice system, with the legal system, is that some sort of pictures can be traced back to A, or something can be traced back to A. Pictures traced back. Something to do with a phone and an income garnishment. So someone here was worried about some sort of pictures being traced back to a phone. Someone was worried about pictures being traced back to a phone and some sort of income. So they drove by to press charges. So they got this Queen of Wands to drive somewhere and press charges, okay? With someone's social security, audio. It says audit, but I'm pretty sure it's audio. Talking about clothes, geolocation, PayPal identity fraud. With identity fraud, okay? And audio. Malpractice, J. Oh, this could be your ex, okay? So someone's ex could be doing all this shit, right? Alone, hospital. And cash. Cash from a loan. To go to an attorney and say that they're married. So this married couple, or this married person, or this Queen of Wands, took cash from a loan for an attorney. This King of Cups told her the bribe was for a lawyer. The bribe was to pay for a lawyer. That's how he bribed her. He bribed her with the lawyer? No, it's that stupid, it's that restraining order thing again, isn't it? Claiming that they have receipts about a recording. Oh, I have receipts here from a recording about an account. A driver's license. And weed, okay. Blackmail. The plan to blackmail someone here with a money or a paper trail. A digital footprint. the plan was to send this Queen of Wands money because now they can blackmail her with the money trail and the digital footprint. Oh, you mean so that the Queen of Wands doesn't go to the police and say, oh my God, I was catfished? Or what? Depressed. Now someone is depressed about an STD. Online business. Or is that what they said about you again? They said that you're depressed because of an STD and an online business, and that who's being blackmailed? I don't know. Something about a digital footprint, money, or paper trail. The plan. The plan was to create a digital footprint and a money trail. Right. So because the King of Cups is trying to make it look like you're doing all this, right? He's trying to make it look like you are the problem. You're doing the social media profile thing. You're the one connected to the bank account. You're the one that's out to hurt someone. You're the one that needs to go to jail. So they're trying to create evidence. They're trying to create a paper trail, a money trail, a footprint to link it back to you. They're trying to bind you to something that they did. So the money trail, the paper trail, the footprint is creating a paper trail with this Queen of Wands, creating a money trail by sending the Queen of Wands the money, and by sending the Queen of Wands some sort of screenshots to prove that the online business is yours, and then the money trail and the paper trail. It's like they use this Queen of Wands to create a trail of evidence. Can you believe that? A catfish that is running all of these profiles, that is creating all of these profiles, that is connected to all of the money and the trails, is trying to create evidence trails that lead to you, allegedly. Right? And they're doing it with some sort of messages, screenshots, and audio files, right? So how'd that work out for you, King of Cups? Stupid. How did that work out for you? Okay. Wow. Some people, they think they're smart. Okay, but right. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Okay, I hope this helps. Let's just see who's involved here, maybe. A Sagittarius and a husband. A sister. A Virgo. A Leo. An Aries, a Pisces, in March, and then we have Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.